Hey, welcome back to Hobie's Garage Barbecue, everyone. It's been a long, strange summer, spring and summer. Just does not want to warm up or stay dry at all. So it's very strange. But it's dry enough and warm enough today on Father's Day to have a good time. So let's get to it with some chickpeas. But first, as you can see, Jessica had a great time, as did we all here at a place called Rub Up in Michigan. It's an indoor park. Very cool.
Father's Day. The girls are over here. We're gonna go back and cook some chickpeas.
So, I opened 3 cans of chickpeas, and then I rinsed them and dried them in the strainer, and then I took off their skins, just rolling them between my hands, and then I'm going to put them all into this bowl and add some oil, smoked salt, and spices. So I just mixed in 3 tablespoons of canola oil into this, and now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of smoked salt, and then after this, I'm going to add about a 1/4 tablespoon of Montreal chicken seasoning, a 1/2 tablespoon of garlic powder, and another 1/2 tablespoon of smoked paprika. In goes the Montreal chicken seasoning. I might need a little bit more of that. The garlic powder. And the paprika. By the way, this is roasted garlic powder. So usually I just eyeball how much seasoning to put in, and everything else was good, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the Montreal chicken seasoning, and I'm probably gonna add another 1/4 of a tablespoon, and that will make it even with everything else because we like a lot of flavor. So just do that much. Oh wait, by the way, important announcement, save the turtles, don't use straws, use reusable ones. By the way, you don't have to roast these on the grill or in the oven. You can just eat them the way they are from the bowl and just have them seasoned raw, but they're great either way, and today we're gonna be using this to roast them on the grill. So even though the chickpeas already have oil on them, they tend to stick to the pan. So I'm just gonna oil the pan up with the same thing that I use for the chickpeas. By the way, I took the skins off, and if you were wondering why, it's because a lot of people, they will take the skins off, but then they just throw them away. But I like to leave them in there, and then when they get cooked, they get really crispy and crunchy, and they're so good. So yeah. So my dad has the smoke coming from the grill, and it's a mixture of mesquite and hickory, and we're almost ready to put them on. I'm gonna put these on the grill at 375, and that's the same temperature for an oven too. I'll roast them for 40 minutes, but I will have to stir them every 10. And make sure when you're putting them on that you try to get one even layer, so that way they all cook evenly and get the same amount of crispiness, I guess. And I just go like that with my hands. So according to my dad, these are ready to go on the grill. So the smoke is coming from the grill, and we know that it's time to put them on, and we're gonna put them on the left side so it's indirect heat and it's 2-zone cooking. The fire is coming from the right side and the burners are off on the left. Hold on a minute. Will you help me?
I sure can. And we got a little bit of fire in the smoke on. I mean on the wood. There we go. There we go.
For another walk. Around the block.
So I'm just going to monitor this for for Jessica and myself. So I have not made these. This is all Jessica. So I haven't made these before. I only come in the smoking part. So as she said before, she usually does these in the oven with the help of myself or her mother. And this is the first time smoking them. But these were so good, I figured we just had to film these for a great snack. I don't know if Jessica mentioned this, but she had said that every 10 minutes or so in the oven you want to pretty much mix these up so they don't burn on the bottom side. And this is a little bit less than 10 minutes, but the grill spiked up to a little bit over 400 at one point. So I just didn't want anything to stick and burn. So I am mixing these around a little bit early. That can't hurt anything, right? Just to be safe, don't want too much anything burned. There we go. This is about 20 minutes in. Chickpeas, an amazing, awesome snack. They make hummus out of these.
All right, looks like I'm going to finish up here. Jessica and her human friend Haley took our dogs Kenny and Haley for a walk around the block. Been waiting a long time for these good days to get here. Can't blame them.
So I got some chickpeas and I'm going to try them now. I would give it a 9.9999999 out of 10 because you guys haven't tried it yet. So yeah, they're really good.
And what did you mention right before we started filming that it's a good point? Do you like the texture a little bit better out of the oven?
But I like the flavor better on the grill because of like the smokiness. So they're good either way, but if you want them to be a little bit more crispy and crunchy, go with the oven and you don't care so much about the flavor, but the grill gives them like a really good smoky flavor. And we used hickory and mesquite wood.
You ain't lying.
So
all cleaned up and getting ready to enjoy the chickpeas. Jesse seemed to like them. I think I will too.
And then later they spoiled me with this homemade surprise cake. Right after s'mores too.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one.